Testing the Ford Ranger Raptor happens here, where we simulate years of engine abuse. The bi-turbo diesel engine is raised to 388 degrees, then dropped to -34. We repeated this over 1,000 times to stress test the cutting-edge bi-turbo. Built from Inconel, a specialized nickel alloy used in aerospace travel, it thrives under pressure. Next, the ultimate endurance test, full throttle for 18 days straight. Finally, it's unleashed on sand, mud, rock, and gravel on climbs as steep as 45 degrees. This is where dynamic stability control, all-terrain tires, and a terrain management system featuring the exclusive Baja mode come together to deliver optimal traction. While the optimized 10-speed automatic transmission is designed to ensure peak torque performance from the bi-turbo diesel engine, making all 500 Newton meters available from as low as 1,750 RPM. That's how the Ford Ranger Raptor handles steep climbs and extreme terrain, like no other off-road production vehicle. Testing the Ford Ranger Raptor's suspension starts here. The repeated impact caused by these motocross-inspired whoops could not be handled by standard suspension. But the Ford Ranger Raptor takes it in its stride, thanks to its bespoke aluminium control arms and 2.5-inch Fox shocks. This sophisticated suspension system features position-sensitive damping, providing low damping in the middle of the suspension travel for a smooth ride, and stiff damping at the end of travel to help avoid bottoming and topping out. The next test is a heavy landing. The Ford Ranger Raptor has up to 32% more travel over standard Ranger suspension, absorbing the impact without transferring excessive force to the chassis. The small force that makes it into the chassis meets a specialized frame with stiffened side rails made from high-strength, low-alloy steel. That's how the Ford Ranger Raptor handles extreme whoops and heavy landings, like no other off-road production vehicle.
The new Ford bi-turbo diesel in Ranger Raptor sets new standards for powertrain engineering. Leading this innovation, we combined a 10-speed transmission with a new bi-turbo diesel engine, delivering a maximum 157 kilowatts of power and 500 Newton meters of torque, with better fuel economy, less weight, and with specific off-road calibration. The bi-turbos are connected in sequence and work as a team to optimize performance. At lower engine speeds, the two turbos work together for maximum torque and responsiveness, while at higher engine speeds, the high-pressure turbo is bypassed and the low-pressure turbo provides boost to deliver more power. Complementing the engine, the 10-speed transmission ensures it's always in the optimal gear for improved acceleration, responsiveness, and towing performance. High-strength steel, aluminium alloys, and composite are used to optimize durability and weight. With improved quality, efficiency, and performance, the new 2-liter bi-turbo engine is Ford engineering at its best.